Alright, Shalom, Kahullah Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. This is your brother Hawar making the video to feed the sheep and edify the lambs. Shalom to the Akim, while Akwathim that are going to be watching this video. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Barakatham, Kahullah Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Alright, let me open up with this precept in Jeremiah chapter 50. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 33, and it says, what is that? This is Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 33, and it says, "Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go." Right? But you're gonna see from, I'll probably play this video. Right, because you see from the title it says British, I think it's British Columbia, right? Residential school survivors recall horrific mistreatment, right? Because what happened in them residential schools that the Native Indians had to go into, they're being tortured, mistreated, forced to freaking convert to Christianity and things like that. That's what was happening to them Gadites in those schools. Right, all till this day, Gad has been being mistreated. And the whole point was of them making this video was that it says heartbreaking discovery in BC, remains of 215 children found buried at a former residential school. Right, and then you see this. I seen this person's comment, which also kind of pissed me off a little bit. It's annoying when people say these things. Look at this. It says, "When all perpetrators have been long dead, the truth comes out in time, but there are no justices for all their victims." Right? He was saying how he heard rumors and folklore about dead children had been buried in those schools all around. There's things that they documented. Esau documented the way they treated these, how badly they would treat these Gadites in their school system, in those schools. Right, how horrific it was, and how bad it was to just be in there. You already know how Esau hates these so-called white people hate the Native Indians already, right? You already know how they're going to treat them in their schools. Yeah, but this is another example of us being oppressed together, right? The only people they be treating bad like this is Native Indians, Latinos, and so-called black people. We on this side of the earth, we're the ones who get treated with the most disrespect. Are you seen how the Biden signed bill or some shit like that? Look, Biden signs bill to combat anti-Asian hate crimes. These niggas, a few of these mans got attacked, just a few of them. Ain't nobody taking them and putting them in slavery and doing all. It's just a few mans got attacked. That's it. Few men and women, old men and women, and look at the length they're going to protect them. But here it is. You Native Indians are getting mistreated till this day. So-called black people and Latino people get mistreated till this day from land that you stole from them, and you guys ain't going out of your way to protect them. See, our people think that justice is going to come from the so-called white man. Ain't no justice coming from this wicked demon. Right, I'm going to read verse 34. It says, "Their Redeemer is strong. The Most High of Hosts is his name. Yahweh of Hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon." Right, so the Most High is our Redeemer. Our people think that they got to get their redemption from the so-called white man. And these heathen, they're not going to give you no redemption. They're going to keep mistreating us and keep oppressing us until the Most High stops them. Right, there's a precept. Lamentations, right? Lamentations 4:17. It says, "As for us, our eyes has as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us." Right, and that's what our people are doing. You're watching for these nations to save you. Right, and this is what going along with his comment. there's gonna be the justice is gonna come upon the children. The children got to pay for the iniquity of their fathers. The children are gonna pay for the crimes that their fathers did, so that they're not getting away with killing these innocent babies, innocent children. Sorry. This is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Right? I'm gonna let a little bit of this play.
That they were here one day and they were gone next. We never seen them again. And we didn't really talk about it too much because I was one of the people that said, I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna get away from this place. But after seeing some of my friends come back, getting caught, and seeing how they were treated, we decided that we'll just tough it up.
What was your experience like at that school, Chief?
Right, he's talking about the experience that he had, and he was saying how he wanted to try and escape. And he said how his friends got caught, and he seen how they're being treated, which kind of made him not want to escape. Right, this is exactly what it went in line with Jeremiah. Right, I'm read it again, verse 33, Jeremiah 15:33. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Here it is. You would think that if a man's trying to escape and leave, he would let them go. But they refuse to let them go. Right?
It was life changing.
You see that Edomite don't give. She doesn't really care. Well, you're gonna care when the judgment comes on you in this generation. The time is coming for all you so-called white people, man. You're gonna get exactly what you deserve. You reap what you sow. And I don't care how innocent you think you are, how much of a good person you think you are. The Most has not letting you get away with the way your nation of people have treated our people on stolen land. On stolen land, she didn't even give a damn. Right? Job 21:19. The Most High layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. And the second all hell breaks loose, man, y'all gonna know that this is judgment from the Most High. That's when they're really gonna know. What is that? Psalm 9:16. Right. Psalm 9:16. The Most High Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Right. That's why you see examples of the opioid crisis. You know, these white people are killing themselves, overdosing on drugs, committing suicide, and things like that. All the things that they tried to trap us in, they're getting caught in now. Right? Let me get a few more scriptures and close out. But yeah, only the so-called Negroes and Latinos are getting oppressed in this place because we're the Israelites. Right? Let me get that one of the curses. You've done all this to the Native Indians, and even when they're in a low estate, you still oppressing us. You still putting us through hell. Right? Slovakia. Let me get this real quick. It's Deuteronomy 28:65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Most High shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. Right? And Gad has been under this curse of the sorrow of mind and failing of eyes for a long time. To see your land stolen before your eyes, and see the enemy keep mistreating you and oppressing you. Right? Had these Gadites turn into alcoholics. Right? They feel like there's no hope anymore. Right? And that's understandable. It's understandable. But that's why that's why the gospel is out here to give hope. Let me get that actually, man. Okay, let me read. I'll stay in Isaiah. I'll read one more. I'll read Isaiah 63 and then get the gospel. And this is we're out here to give brothers like this, to let them know who they are and give them hope, man. He's just look at, you can just see the look in his face, him recalling the things he had to go through. You can see how much sorrow he has in his mind through it. Right? Perpetrated by this woman's ancestors, man.
People had done.
This same person's ancestors. She don't really give a damn. You can see it in her face. These Edomites don't care. They ain't got the empathy or soul or emotion capacity enough for our people. Right? This is Isaiah 63. Who is this that coming from? No, Salakia. Let me get Isaiah 42. Isaiah 42. You see Esau. What they like to say is, well, the perpetrators are dead and gone, right? So it's just all we need to do is make this aware and forgive and forget, you know. Or somebody has to pay for it though. You can't just let them get away. How are we gonna bring justice to those people who died? This is Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They're all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. Therefore pray, and none delivereth, for spoil, and none saith restore. See, nobody's saying restore. People just want to say, you can't bring back the dead to punish them, so you should just forgive and forget, because they think that the children are innocent of the people who did it. Them children are not innocent to the eyes of the Most High, right? Let me get that numbers in real quick. That's so why the Most High is gonna bring bare bloodshed on this place, man. Numbers 35 and 33, and it says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Okay? So the Most High, for him to cleanse this land, the Most High has to shed of the blood of the perpetrators of these crimes, which are you so-called white people, you Edomites. Right? Let me close on Isaiah 61. Right? Because this is because these Gadites don't know, majority of them don't know or understand that the Most High has vengeance and a plan to redeem them. Right? Just Isaiah 61 and 1. The Spirit of the Most High Yahweh is upon me, because the Most High hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. So the Most High is going to come and avenge you, the blood of you so-called natives. Right? He's going to avenge your blood on these people. Right? To comfort all that mourn. Right? To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh, that he might be glorified. Right? And they shall build the old wastes, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. That's the future that we have to look forward to. Not trying to make it in this place. We're going to make it in our own place. And the stranger shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. But ye shall be named the priests of the Most High. Men shall call you the ministers of the Most High. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. Okay? Oh, let me finish that. In verse 7, for your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. Come on. Right? Alright, I'm going to keep going. For I, the Most High, love judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offering, and I will direct their work in truth, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. That's that new covenant that we're going to be in. Right? And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles. Because you read in Numbers, Balaam had a vision which he got, and he said how the true Israelites are not reckoned among the nations. The people don't know our real nationality in this generation, right? But they're gonna know real soon. For sure, they're gonna know real soon. And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Most High hath blessed. So that shows you that salvation isn't for everybody. It's only for the Israelites. They're gonna acknowledge that we're the Most High's people. The Most High only loves us. All right. So I'm gonna close out with that and say, Call Halal Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Hope y'all edified. Shalom.